the questions to keep myself aligned. Waste away the hours doing what I should, knowing that my soul tells me it's not for my own good.
Today, if you've been watching the last few videos, you know that I've been talking about that power of intention, our field of intention. I'm not talking about intention as, I intend to take out the garbage today, or I intend to work out this morning, or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. That's will. That's more of an ego-based intention, that intention that you read in the dictionary. This intention that I'm talking about, good morning, Danica. This intention that I'm talking about is the intention that energy that's all around us, okay? Source energy, the one that's listening to us all the time, the one that is, not only is there this field of intention in the universe, but it's all within us as well, okay? Because every cell of our body, so I still try to wrap my head around this, right? I still think about this and I still try to wrap my head around this, is that every cell of our body, every fiber in our being is filled with source energy, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it. That is what we are. We're full of it. Okay. Basically, we are full of it. Okay. So we are full of this. So our body and our body, this is such a paradox, because this body has limits, but the energy inside it has no limits. We are without limit. We are full of creation, and we create all day long. We just think we don't. We don't understand the power that we have. Good morning, Pat. But we do have an amazing amount of power, like unlimited to what we can do. So let's think about changing our world. So today's video is really about clearing the obstacles. What do we say? What do we do to clear those obstacles? How do we do it? And how do we change what's missing in our lives and bring in what we desire? Okay? Because we all have the ability to do it. Listen, if you look at your life right now and you think that you're missing and you're living in scarcity, or you're missing something in your life, know this: you brought it. You asked for it, you got it. Okay? So what I want you to do right now is keep in mind throughout this live, I would like to see your comments. I would like to see your questions about anything that I am saying, okay? Because I really want you to be clear about what I'm talking about here, all right? So do you match your thoughts with source, or do you match your thoughts with ego? You need to start thinking about, where are your thoughts going? You've got two places that they can go. That's it. All right. They can all either be focused towards source, God, Allah, Buddha, Uncle Bob, whatever you want to call that energy, or are they focused with ego? If you have any resistance and fear in your life, then you are talking ego. You are talking the language of ego. All right. So the field of intention, do you match with the field of intention? So let's think about that. So let's talk about our self-talk, that stuff that we say to ourselves, right? So that self-talk is about the obstacles in our lives, because most of the self-talk that we do is about the obstacles in our lives, what we are missing, okay? I have yet to meet very many people in my life that talk about how awesome they are, and how beautiful they are, and how amazing, and how they stand in their greatness. Okay, usually they're talking about how they don't have. Okay, and these are some of the things that I hear. So when you think about and focus on what you are missing in your life, that is what's going to expand. Okay, that is what is going to expand. So people who are connected to source never talk about what's missing. Instead, they talk about what they intend to create and manifest. All right? What they tend to create and manifest, that's what they're talking about. They're not talking about what they're missing. Okay? So I'm going to give you some examples of that and how you can change those words around. Any of the information that I have been giving you in these videos are from a mentor of mine. Not someone that I ever personally worked with, but I just love his work. And that is Dr. Wayne Dyer. And there is a book about the power of intention. And I suggest that you get this book. I have bought so many copies of this book and I'm constantly giving them away to people. Okay, so because I think that this book is like my Bible, okay, because it really hits home and resonates with me. All right, and resonates, it should resonate with everyone because, you know, he was a true angel in this world. So the examples of the things that we say: I don't have enough money. I can't tell you how many times I hear this from people. All right, they come for consultations. They come to talk to me about CBD. They come to work with their fibromyalgia because that is what I specialize in. I specialize in helping people with their fibromyalgia and their chronic depression and their sleep disorders and the pain in their body and all of that. And I can't tell you how many times I hear this phrase, I don't have any money. All right. When you say that, that is what you are asking for. This is not you saying what your situation is. Think about every word you say, every time you report these things to the world, that you're talking about the way that it used to be, what has been. All right? You are living in the present moment. You need to speak about what you want and what you desire and what you want moving forward. The more you say that you don't have any money, that is exactly what you are going to get. Okay? So what do you want to say instead? I intend to attract unlimited abundance into my life. I intend to attract unlimited abundance into my life. I have been saying, and you guys have been hearing me say it, I am going to make $50,000. I intend to make $50,000 a month through both my CBD business, my courses, and through my clinic by December. That is my intention. I believe it. I know it. I don't move from that. Okay? And I pay attention to the clues that are coming into my life. So if I see a penny on the ground, I pick it up and I say, I am grateful for this. Thank you. I don't say, oh my God, couldn't this have been $100 bill? Like if I'm going to find some money, why couldn't this have been a 20? I don't think about that. I don't say that. All right? I show gratitude and thank you for that. Use gratitude as your currency. Okay? The more gratitude you have, the more you will get. Okay? Use gratitude as your currency. All right? Money is energy. All right? Use gratitude as your currency. Okay? All right. I intend to attract whatever abundance I want into my life. I intend to attract whatever abundance I want in my life. Okay? I intend to attract unlimited abundance into my life. So, one of the questions or one of the thoughts that I had when I first heard this, when I first started saying this is, well, what about the poor people in the world? What about the people who are starving? Right? Well, who do you think needs to hear this message more? Right? Who do you think needs to hear this message more? Governments all over the world have been giving to these people, and they continue to live in scarcity because that is their mindset. Okay? We are not prisoners to our situations. That is the choices that we make. Okay? But we are here for a path and purpose, and maybe part of their path and purpose is to be able to rise above their situation. Okay? To rise above their situation. We all have the ability to rise above our situation. Good morning, Rishma and Karen, Danica. It's all relative. There's so many things that I am grateful for that others aren't blessed with. Non-monetary, I believe that's all good. Things are coming my way. plus I'm working hard. Yes, you have to, thank you, Danica. You have to understand that you can't just sit at home and go, I manifest this. I manifest to have $50,000 a month and then sit and do nothing. Okay. You need to also help that manifestation. All right. So you need to make some choices that are going to help that manifestation. Sometimes we don't know, and some of the things that we ask for, we don't know where that manifestation is going to come from, but just know that it will. Okay. But you have to make some choices that are also going to help that manifestation happen. I'm not just sitting here waiting for that. I'm working my butt off. Okay. So it is going to happen. All right. And I'm putting everything I have into it, and I'm showing gratitude for every single thing that I get. All right. You can't become poor enough to feel bad, to resolve the issues and the poverty and the starvation. One of the words, one of the phrases that sticks with me with Wayne Dyer is, you can never feel bad enough. You can never feel poor enough. Okay? To help other people. Okay? That's not what's going to help other people. By watching the news and listening to bombings and watching how people are starving and feeling bad for them, is that going to do anything for them? Or is that going to perpetuate their situation? Okay, we are one. Remember, there is no separation between them and us. Okay? So, send them good energy. Know that they can do it. Okay? Send that energy out there. Right? Help people. Why do you think I do what I do? Why do you think I talk about CBD? Why do you think I talk about my clinic? Why do you think I do what I do? I used to be in financing and bookkeeping and accounting. I was corporate, right? Why have I changed my life? Because by helping people, by being positive, by helping this person, and that person might help someone else, now we can make a difference. With CBD, we can help people one bottle at a time. With my clinic, I can help people one person at a time, and just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. And that person will then help someone else. That's how we help the world. Okay. So there's a really cool story that Wayne Dyer heard and that I heard this weekend him talking about, was about 747s. So if we put all the money in the world, in a bunch of 747s, and we flew those 747s around the world and just rained money down all over everybody, in a couple of years, all the people that had money will have all their money back, and all the people that had scarcity and didn't have any money will not have any money again. It doesn't even matter if people are given money, they will be without it. Look at how many people who have won the lottery, and in a few years, they have nothing. They are bankrupt. Okay? Why? Because they have a scarcity mindset. Okay? That's why. So if you are with that scarcity mindset, you are going to get it. All right? You are getting exactly what you're asking for. All right. Abundance does not have to be money. It can be love. It can be health. It can be whatever you want it to be. Okay? Abundance doesn't have to be money. It can be whatever you want to have abundance of. Okay? However, if you live on a scarcity consciousness, that's what you'll get. Do you believe that the world will not provide for you? Do you believe that the world will not provide for you? Okay? Are you a victim to that thought? So that's something that you might want to ask yourself. All right? What else do we say about what's missing? So what else do we say about what's missing? Okay, let's talk about relationships. My partner doesn't spend time with me or help me around the house. You know, how many times do we complain about our partners? Okay? You know, my partner doesn't help me. My partner is grumpy. My partner doesn't, do this, or my partner doesn't do that, or my partner doesn't get off the couch, or whatever it is. Okay? How many times do we complain about that? All right? Here's what you could say instead of that. I intend to focus my thoughts on what I love about my partner. I intend to focus my thoughts on what I love about my partner. Now, if there's too many things missing, then you might need to make a choice for yourself, okay? But if you want to stay with this partner, then you need to focus your thoughts on what you love about this person. Okay, not what's missing, because you will just get more of what's missing. Okay, don't put your thoughts on what's missing. You focus on what you love. This goes for all of your relationships. Focus on what you love about that person, whether it's your friend or your mother or your sister or whoever it is. You need to focus on what you love about that person and not what's missing. That being said, if that person is abusing you or treating you disrespectfully, then like beyond, what is acceptable, then you need to make a decision about that. Okay, then you need to make a decision about that. Thank you for sharing this, Danica. Good morning, Helen and Rita and Liz. So you need to make a decision about that. So if that's what's happening in your world, you need to change your intentions, okay? You need to think about the words that you're saying. If you haven't watched the last 2 videos, please watch them, because I really want to help you get into a better place. So if you're in relationships that are always in a bad place and you haven't worked with someone like me who can help you fix those triggers and change those beliefs, in the meantime, I want you to say things like, I intend to only stay in relationships that support me and are abundant in respect and love and feeling good. Now, notice I didn't say someone loving me, because you need to love yourself, okay? It just needs to be abundant in love, okay? You need to support yourself and you need to feel good about yourself. But the person that you're with should also share that, and you should share that about the person that you're with. So I intend to only stay in relationships that support me and are abundant in respect and love and feeling good, okay? If you focus on what is missing in that person, then you will define your relationship by what is missing. So think about that person. If it's the person that you want to spend your life with, do you want to define your relationship by the things that are missing in that relationship? Think about your mom. Think about the people that you love, your father, your sister, your brother, your friends. Do you want to define those relationships, the people that you work with, the people that you are on a team with? Do you want to define those relationships by the things that you feel are missing in that relationship? Or do you want to define it in the ways that are supportive and full of love and feel good, right? Feel good, feel God, right? Feel good, all right? What's another thing that we can say from ego? Okay, I hate the way I look and the shape of my body. We've heard that one a lot too. Okay, I hate the way I look and the shape of my body. So how about, I am perfect in the eyes of God, in the eyes of Source. And I love myself and understand the miracle that I am. There is no such thing as unattractive. I am perfect. Okay, so understand the person that you are. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are full of Source. Every cell in your body, you are a miracle. Okay? So understand that. Get that through your head, okay? I am perfect. That's it. You're perfect in every moment. You are perfect. So think from the size of Source, not from ego. Ego is full of fear and resistance, problems and disease, okay? Source, I am perfect. All right? I am always in pain. I hear this a lot in my clinic, of course. I am always in pain. So I'm working with people with fibro and chronic pain in their body, right? I am always in pain. I intend to be in my best health and feel good. I listen to some of these fibro support groups that I go into. I've watched some narcissist ones and whatever. I go into these groups, and all these groups are a bunch of people talking about the pain in their body, what they're missing in their life, full of scarcity mindset. I am telling you, what do you think they are manifesting? More pain. And they're listening to people who are talking about their pain. And then they're like, yeah, I can relate to that, right? So now there's more pain. These groups are just groups of pain, right? There's nobody in those groups talking about, listen, change your mindset, right? Change what you think. Know that you can be well. You have the power to be well. Okay? Even when things look so bad that you want to end your life, because I've been there. Even when things look so bad that you want to end your life, you can rise above this. You can. All right? I have low energy. That's ego. I have low energy. I'm always tired. I have low energy. Okay, that is ego. So I am part of the universe and I intend to have as much energy as I choose to have. I have an abundance of energy. Okay, it's all in what you say. Don't talk about what you're missing. So now let's talk about the circumstances of our life. So if you think and focus on the things that you don't like about what is, you will attract more of it. Okay, so don't focus on what is in your life. And if you don't like it, if you don't like what is, then instead focus and manifest your life on what you want to have. Think from the end, like you already have it. You are already living that life. All right, you are already living it. You already have it. Okay, and you have to live like you have it, and you will. All right, you need to believe that. You need to know that. Okay, I hate my house. I hate where I live. Okay, I can see my house in my mind where I want to live, and I intend to be living there in 6 months. Okay, see it. See the hallways, see the bedroom, see the kitchen, see the driveway, see what your curb appeal looks like. See that house in your mind. Go on, what are those called? You know, just go on those house tours, open houses. Go, right? Change it. Live like you're choosing your house. And you know what? Guess what will end up happening? You will be in your house, okay? The moment you don't believe, the moment that you stray from your true beliefs, that is resistance. That is resistance, okay? Your divine mind, your source mind, unlimited abundance. It's unlimited. All right. So if you are not happy with the way you look, place a picture of yourself that you love the most at some point in your life and stick it on the mirror and say, I intend to get back there. I intend that. Right. That is my intention. And I know that I will. And then surround yourself with the circumstances that will make that happen. Okay. Your intention is going to get you off the couch. Your intention is going to not let you put that chocolate bar in your mouth, okay? That intention, that true belief and that intention is going to get you where you want to go, okay? I intend for my body to look like that. Surround yourself with those conditions. You came into this world shining in your greatness. Do not be ordinary, okay? You came into this world shining in your greatness. Don't go with the norm and stick with ego. All right. Shine in your greatness. Rise above that. Okay. Where you are now is what you have manifested through intention. Only a very small percentage of our lives is random. You know, random things will happen, but that is only a small percentage of our lives. Our growing up, how dysfunctional that was, look at that as tools, lessons. What did you learn from that? That was a setback, okay? Those were the setbacks, but those setbacks gave you the tools that you needed to move forward. Stop being a victim of those setbacks. Stop blaming those setbacks. Move forward from them. Pick up what you learned from them and move forward, okay? That's what you need to do with that. You must take the steps necessary to make your intention manifest. So if you have fibro, I'm going to use that as an example. If you have fibro, okay, or if you want to increase your financial abundance, there's opportunities right here, right? How bad do you want it? I offer those opportunities each and every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm here. How much bigger of a clue do you need, right? So if you want those things in your life, if you don't want to be suffering, if you don't want to be living in the way that you have been, then take advantage of the opportunity, or put yourself aside and say later, 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 and have that resistance and don't do it. Don't value yourself. These are the choices that you make. These are the choices that you make, okay? I hate that I have fibromyalgia and it's killing my life. I am always in pain and I feel horrible, okay? I am divine health and I intend to act in healthy ways, and I will attract all the necessary energy and power to strengthen and heal me in every way. I can and will find the right people to show up for me and that can assist me on this path in the most positive way. I will once again stand in my power, stand in my best health and my greatness. Okay? You can't pray to God about sending you healing. You must be the healing and be grateful for what you get. Okay? Use gratitude as your currency. Source will only reconfirm what is missing because that's what you're asking for. And I know I keep saying that, but I want to drive it home. All right? I'm tired of fighting with my family all the time. These are the things that we say. I'm tired of fighting with my family all the time. Everyone is here for a reason, and I tend to love them regardless of how they act towards me. Okay? Unless that acting is far beyond what's acceptable. Okay? Understand that they have resistance too. Learn compassion. All right? They have resistance too. They are working from ego. They might be acting ordinary. So if that's the case, rise above that. Love them for who they are. Remember why you love them. Remember why you love them. But sometimes some people's actions, I know, can be beyond what's acceptable, and then you may need to distance yourself for some time, because why? You want to be the best. You want to stand in your greatness and not bring people into your life that are going to pull you down. Okay? Be aware of the intentions in your half of the relationship. So if a relationship is not going well, think about, what am I doing? What are my intentions in this relationship? How am I defining this relationship? You know, what is my part in this? So take care of your half of the relationship, okay? Change your intentions regarding your half of the relationship, and everything in that relationship may change. If that person is really in a broken place and they are really resistant and full of fear, then that may not be a relationship that you can fix at this time. Send them love, send them kindness, be there to help them. But beyond that, they need to do some work on their own, because you are not in control of their half of the relationship. Lastly, we've talked about what has been. So saying that's the way that things have always happened. That's the way things have always been. Okay. How about, they say I've always been poor. I've always been raised in shortages. I always have scarcity. These are the things that you can say about the has been. My parents did this to me. I'm very sensitive. I'm this, I'm that, right? You can say these things. Or I intend to attract wealth and prosperity and unlimited abundance into my life. I intend to attract love into my life. I intend to be positive and stand in my greatness. I intend to learn from the lessons in my past and become the hero of my life. Okay, so these are the things that you can say to change your mindset and stand with source. Focus on now. Stop focusing on what people have been. Here's the thing about that, okay? You can't make yourself more temporarily powerful by putting somebody else down, okay? By remembering their flaws, especially those relationships that we've had for a long time. Remember when you did this and you're just like that. You did that when you were 20. You did this, you do that, you do whatever. You're just like that. Not noticing what the person is today. Because yeah, they may have had moments of weakness. They may have been working from ego a long time ago. But you know what? Some people have rise above that. All right? So notice who they are today and the changes that people have made in their lives. Everyone deserves to stand in their greatness. Everybody has the right to stand in their greatness and to stand with source. And if you are the person that is pulling them down, then stop it. Okay? Because you don't have any right to do that. And neither does anyone else have a right to do that to you. Okay? And one last thing, as I've said before, show gratitude for everything. Every clue that shows up in your life for the things that you want to manifest, show gratitude and use gratitude like your currency. Okay? Show gratitude and you will get more. Give gratitude and you will get more. So just use gratitude as your currency. And don't be scarce in your gratitude. Make sure that your gratitude is abundant. Okay? And so that is my messages for you today. The more, I think that's what I want to tell you today. That's what I want to tell you today. So just, I want you to focus on those things. Once again, the clues are all around you. You guys are in this group for a minute, for a reason. Okay, so what is it that I'm standing here that I can do for you? What are you ready to, what's the next step you are ready to take in your life? Okay, do you intend greatness in your life? If you do, I'm all over it. I will help you in a like New York minute. Okay, but if you intend to sit down and talk about what you don't have, I can't help you with that, except to tell you to change your mindset, except to advise you in the way that I do in these videos, and hope that I reach a few of you, and a few of you can pay that forward and reach a few more people. Okay, because that is my way of making this world a better place. Okay, so have an awesome day. Love yourself. Love the people around you. Give yourself a hug. And if you need assistance, if you are ready to change your intentions, then reach out. I am here for you. Okay, I'm not hiding. So have a great day. Bye-bye.
Look at my reflection in the mirror. I see that it's not the person who lives inside of me. Done with all the fear and doubts, the negativity. I'm shedding all the crap right now. I'm